All right, Mr. Ogwell, you're next, sir. And I'm going to say this to you. I'm going to put it on the record too. This is going to either, where are you? All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Philip Ogwell, case number U57288420. Mr. Ogwell, I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you, okay? I'm going to give you one more chance to pay this. If you don't pay it, when you come back, as a matter of fact,
we need to come here.
No.
Oh,
as a matter of fact, we're going to make this next appearance in person. Because if you don't pay it, I'm not going to get any more chances. We've been back and forth. You've already, I don't feel you get forthright with me. And what we're going to do is you're just going to do this 10 days in the county jail if it's not paid, all right?
Say that again, Your Honor.
We're going to do 10 days in the county jail if it's not paid when you come back. I'm going to make this next hearing in person. I want you down here in the courthouse. What day are you going to have this paid?
What day do you think is fit, Your Honor?
Fit? I thought it was fit I thought it was fit weeks ago.
I said, what day do you think is fit?
I'm asking you. I'm telling you to put a date on it. I told you to pay this a long time ago, and you've been back in here 3 or 4 times, or at least two or three times, and you're giving me this story about you paid it, my mom paid it, I thought it was paid on Monday.
Should be paid by next Monday, Your Honor.
All right, so you want till next Monday? Next Monday, October 21st. No, next Monday is October 11th. I want you in person. So you're going to have to come to court on October 11th at 8:30 a.m. So I want you here. All right, and that's going to be the last time. If you don't have it paid by then you're going to jail on that day for 10 days, all right? Here, let me write that down. And then we don't need the money anymore. Let's see if that'll get you to get it done. All right, anything further? You want to speak to your lawyer down there?
Okay.
Because I never got did you send me the email?
You didn't get the email?
Counselor, he sent me an email. I guess this is Nomad CHP. And it does say that there was a payment made from an Aston Avenue address. I can't verify what this payment was for, where this payment went. It says it was a submission to the 36th District Court and is successfully received.
You got to answer the door.
21 at 8:01 p.m.
Anyone else came in yet?
All right, ma'am, you're gonna have to keep quiet. Put your device on mute.
Your Honor, I assume that does not change the defendant's marching orders for today, that he is still responsible to pay by that, I think you said October 10th? Oh, I'm sorry.
That will change a little something. I mean, he's showing me something that he's got something. I can't confirm it, but that doesn't have a dollar amount or anything in there. So that helps him out immensely. But it's still gotta get to his account. I don't know if they pay some on their own account. I don't know if I don't really believe. I don't really believe much of what he says now.
Understood. So it's up to him, Your Honor, to.
I don't know where he is now. Where'd he go?
There, just switch positions, but he's gonna have to clarify, with his parents, the exact payment that was made, the case number, that it was, applied
Yeah,
to.
it's not gonna change anything. If it's not paid by next week, then, you're going to jail for 10 days, all right?
Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, have a great day.
Thank you.
All right. For, where's Brandon Love?
Here, Your Honor.
Laws, we took care of. Laws, she's coming back on November 8th. No, I don't. Did you put Brandon Love's file here? All right, what's your date of birth, sir?
2/27/89.
All right. You might be up there.
No, it's here. This is like it's got a couple. I put them together.
So he has a he has a 008 violation of school ordinance ticket.
Is Brandon Love?
Yes.
This is Love. And he has 2 tickets that went along seemingly with these other tickets. So let's call the cases. Trial. Which one on that 830? All right, now let's get rid of Brandon Love here. He has, let's get him an offer. So let's call the cases. This is the City of Detroit versus Brandon Anton Love, case numbers SP 105-813-7, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 105-815-2, counts 1 and counts 2. The last 2 counts are in default, but I'll allow you to make a motion on those. Let's call Z 788244. That's in warrant status. I'm gonna just dismiss the Z 788244. It's a 2008 ticket. Oh, it's 2008. It's a long time. 3, 4. And then let's print this one out. And I'm gonna hand this over to the city attorney for his offer on the other on the 4 tickets. Do you have a driver's license? Oh. Let me ask you this, Mr. Love. You have, did you complete high school?
Yes.
You have a diploma?
Yes.
All right. That one ticket was violation of the school ordinance. Back in 08. Let's move aside. Where is Mr. Yusuf?
Thank you and good morning again, Your Honor.
All right, let's call that case for Ms. Lowe. I think we have another case we can dispose of as well. Where is Crystal Lowe's file? This one says it needs an officer.
What, low?
Lowe. I have Crystal Lowe. Call Adam Clements and see if he can get in here on Mr. Mitchell alone.
Is that probation?
No, Adam Clements, the lawyer.
Oh, he has retained counsel.
Yes.
Is that the twin?
This is the one. All right, let's call the case. Hold on, who is Miss Yolanda George?
Yes.
Can you mute your device, please?
Oh. Okay, sorry, I'm at work.
All right. This is the city of Detroit, no, this is the state of Michigan versus Crystal Spring Marie Lowe, case number SX 393904441. Hearings for the record, please.
Thank you and good morning, Your Honor. Tim Yusuf, P number 64538 on behalf of the defendant.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a trial, a formal hearing in this matter. Do we have, Trooper Owen Hall. All right, hearing no response, you want to make a motion, Counselor?
Yes, thank you. At this time, Your Honor, I would move for this matter to be dismissed.
All right. This matter was set for 8:30. I give them half-hour grace period. And it's 9:11 now. I'm going to dismiss the matter, no officer. If there's nothing further, Counselor, you have a great day.
Thank you. You do the same, Your Honor.
Who else has a hearing? Gracia Batista didn't show up.
Here. Sorry, Your Honor. For the record, good morning. Trevor Garrison on behalf of Mr. Elias Garcia Bastida.
Bastida? All right.
Who's here with me, of course.
All right. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Elias Garcia Bastida, case number SP 1174900, Councilwoman counts 2. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. Can you put your appearance on the record, Councilman?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Trevor Garrison, P number 69255, on behalf of Mr. Garcia.
All right. Officer T. Blackman. All right, hearing no response, today's the date and time set for formal hearing is 8:30. It was set at 8:30. I give the half-hour grace period. This is now 9:13. You want to make a motion, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor, respectfully move for a dismissal without prejudice.
All right, no officer. Cases are going to be dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a nice day.
You have a very good one as well. Take it easy.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Charles Gray.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good
morning.
to you, sir.
Thank you.
Where's Mr. Gray's spot? Charles Gray. Yep. Oh, maybe it's here.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to give me the number for the information for the attorney.
No, he's calling in, I'm sure. I'll take it. All right. All right, we have, call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Charles Marcel Gray, case number 16-245-6901. Case number 18-12255, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boston. Thank you. P55052 on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, please, sir?
Charles Marcel Gray.
All right, Mr. Gray, there is an offer, there's an offer here in the file, which I consider a non-offer. For the 2016 open tox in a motor vehicle ticket. That's a 2-point offense. The city only reduces those to open tox passenger, which is a 2-point offense. Then you have some other 18 matters. You want to speak with him, Mr. Boffman?
Absolutely, yes, please, and thank you.
Put you in a breakout room with the lawyer. And then, sir, whenever you're ready to get your stuff together, and I can give you the opportunity to pay some of these civil infractions that you owe for years. I can give you some relief on them, but you have to show that you want to pay them. So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with the lawyer, and we'll see what you want to do.
Okay.
What you want to? I put 2 Mitchell LeBrons on there. Let's see. Let me see if I get it right. Got 50-50 chance. Did you see that prompt to join the room, Mr. Gray, Mr. Charles Gray? Unless the guy's right. You need officer? Probably, do you need more officers? Not right now, I don't think. Good morning, Mr. Clements.
All right, I'm heading down to 331.
All
Good
right.
morning, Judge.
Mr. LeBron, did you ever get those cases transferred to another judge?
No.
All right, what's going on with that?
Well, I mean, you got to complete the recusal form.
He said he was gonna send it.
Oh,
I did. The same day.
He said he sent it. Who did you send it to?
Your clerk, the email address that you gave me, I sent it the same day.
All right,
Let me check it.
let's see. Because here's the situation now. And I don't know if we discussed this on that day too, that he's got the last name was spelled with 2 O's on some cases, and these go back to when I was representing them. These cases should have been handled then, but they weren't because I guess nobody knew that they spelled his name wrong in the system.
If you could just sign an order indicating that you're going to recuse yourself from the file, they can go to the chief judge and he'll reassign the case, and then we can deal with them all.
All right. Well, do you have a copy of that form again? If you can, do we have a copy of one of those forms?
I never had a form. That's why he said he was gonna create or send one. If he
I
sent it,
think he's sending it. I think he's generating now. I appreciate you zooming in on the spur of the moment too.
No problem.
Okay.
All right, it's a scal form. I'm gonna send a link right to your clerk. It's called a order of recusal and disqualification.
You can send it to me as well. It's Sean Perkins at 36districtcourt.org. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know what happened in the transmission of that last one. But we need to make sure that both of the spellings of his last names are on there.
that was need to do. I don't know where he sent it. I don't see it.
I got Sean Perkins at 36districtcourt.org, and then your clerks. What email for your clerk?
What's your email address?
It's the CTRM.
CTRM434 at 36districtcourt.org.
Okay, you guys should have the link for the form now. And you just check the box and then sign it, and then submit that up to the 5th floor, and they should reassign the case for us.
All right, we'll do that. And I appreciate you zooming in on the spur of the moment.
No problem.
It's gonna take a while. You got yours already?
Yeah. Let me see.
All right, thanks a lot, Mr. Clemens.
No problem.
Have a great day, sir.
You too.
I'll fill it out. All right. All right, Mr. LeBron, you have something to say?
I gotta wait for the paperwork or something for the next court date.
Yeah, we'll make sure you get. No, the address is still the same?
Excuse me?
The address is still the same?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, if there's nothing further, have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And Mr. Darnell's iPhone, you have your hand up, sir. What's your name?
Darnell Larry.
Darnell Larry?
Yes.
I had to get up. Larry?
Yes.
So how can we help you?
I was trying to see if I was in the right courtroom and stuff to make sure I just wasn't sitting here and stuff.
Laying there, you mean?
No, I'm sitting. I was just leaning back. That's all.
Let's see. You should be in the right courtroom. I'll let you make sure.
You have a court date, is he a walk-in?
I don't know what he is. He's not on the docket.
You got what you want?
Yeah, I had 8:45. I've been here since like 8:35. It says join hearing courtroom thing.
Date of birth 11/17/93.
No, 2/1/1981.
What's your middle name?
Richard.
I show a 3/8/22 for a show call. Let me see what else is going on. You supposed to be in here at 9:30 on the plane.
Today?
September.
Yeah, that's why you missed your court date. 9/30/2021. I don't know why.
Let me grab the
I just got this in the mail yesterday, and this what it's a the showcase thing. Tuesday 3/8/22.
Yeah, 22.
Oh. Oh, that's next year. Oh, I'm too early.
Hold on, sir. If you want to take care of it, we'll get your file.
Yes.
All right, we're waiting on. Okay, let's go back on the record, Mr. Charles Gray. Mr. Gray, I've given you an opportunity to speak with House Counsel, Mr. Boffman, in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your do?
Your Honor, we're asking respectfully if you would set this matter for a bench trial at the earliest court's convenience. And we're also asking that you would consider a motion to set aside those default judgments here and indicating to the court that the defendant, it was a mistake that he didn't appear at any earlier court dates, and he does have a valid defensive identity here. So we'd ask that you set aside those defaults, set the matters for a next best hearing date, a waiver trial by Zoom.
The only problem I have with the setting aside those defaults is these things go back to 2014.
Understood. Your Honor, the defendant did post a $1,100 bond to his credit at this point. And after discussing with Mr. Gray these issues, I do believe that there is an issue with cognition, that the defendant, through no fault of his own, didn't understand his obligation or responsibility to set and make court dates in these cases. And I don't want to go any further because I don't want to disparage anybody, but I just think there's a cognitive issue. Really genuinely, and would ask if you would consider the motion.
in all fairness, I try to do the best I can to get everybody some sort of, to make sure they get on the road legally. But he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 matters that are in default. And these matters, the earliest one I see is 2016. 2017. Why don't we do this? Why don't we set the trial date and we will I'll hold my decision in abeyance on that motion to set aside default.
Understood.
And at that time, let me write this in the file here. And at that time, then we'll see, but we got to get a little more about what's going on with Mr. Gray. Where is this file here? All right. So the date I have is December 9th, 2021 for a trial date. At 9 a.m. Mr. Go ahead.
Can you repeat that court date, sir?
December 9th, 2021 at 9 a.m.
December 9th at 9 a.m.?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have any sort of medical paperwork or anything? And I'm not asking you for that right now, but do you have any sort of medical paperwork to substantiate some of your illnesses or anything like that?
Yes.
Can we make sure that you have those available for the court on that day?
Okay.
All right. So we'll set the matters for trial. All right. Counsel made motion to set aside defaults. All right, I made a note on the file. Are you working, sir?
No, I get Social Security.
All right, do you get Social Security, so you got some kind of income, right?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
44.
All right. All right, we'll we will have you back on December 9th, 9 a.m. and we'll clear this matter up on that day.
Okay, sounds good, Your Honor. Thanks a lot.
Have a great day, sir.
All right, you too.
All right. Mr. Love, let's go back to Mr. Love. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Brandon Anton Love. I think I already called the case. SP 105-8137, counts 1 and 2, and 105, SP 105-8152, counts 1 and 2. And then Z 78244. We dismissed the Z 78244 for the age of the ticket. There's an offer here to plead to 1 count of failure to display. We'll set aside the defaults. The defaults were, those tickets were issued during the pandemic. So we'll set aside the defaults in civil infraction. We have an offer here to plead to 1 count of failure to display a valid driver's license. You said you don't have a valid driver's license, sir?
No, sir.
All right, and that failure to display is a misdemeanor. I'll fine you $240 on that, but that's going to trigger an automatic 30-day suspension. Then for the expired plates, you plead to that. Are you working?
Not at the moment, sir. I do work with my brother sometimes on the moving truck, but I don't have a everyday job, so not at the moment. I'm looking though.
What's the problem with an everyday job? You have a high school diploma, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't apply for a few of the plant jobs, so I'm right now really waiting on a call back at the moment.
You don't have any felonies, do you?
Nope.
Would you want to go fill out an application with Wayne County Sheriff?
I don't know about that. I'm not too sure. You said to be a sheriff?
Yeah. What don't you know about that? This job starts at $46,000 a year. You get the Cadillac of the benefits. Do you have kids, sir?
Yes, sir.
And how old are your kids?
My oldest child is 14.
So how are you taking care of a 14-year-old with no job?
I mean, I do what I can, do as much as I can, man.
And what is that? That's nothing. That's nothing. Is it a daughter or a son that's 14?
My daughter.
Daughter, 9th grade?
Yes.
9th grade. My father told me that I come from a family of all brothers. I got 5 brothers. He told me that females are the most expensive. Any one female will outdo all the 5 brothers that I have in expenses that he had. And you have a 14-year-old daughter. She's in the 9th grade in high school, and you don't have a job. And then when I offer you an opportunity to have a good paying job with benefits and everything, you say you don't know about that.
No, because I'm actually trying to do the truck driving. That's why I'm trying to get my license and stuff.
I didn't say you were going to get this job either. But a bird in the hand beats way more than 2 in the bush.
Yes, you are right, Your Honor.
Also, I was in a community meeting with the 12th precinct last night. The Detroit police are starving for, how old are you?
32 years old.
Starving for a young black man, 32 years old, no felonies. They probably will roll you right in right away.
Okay.
So what's the problem?
I mean, to be in law enforcement kind of make me nervous, man, to be honest with you, Your Honor.
That's the side of the law you want to be on, sir.
That's the side of the law you want to be on. And then
True.
at the end of the day, you obviously know some of the issues that go on with law enforcement in the Black community, right?
Yes, sir.
You can take that knowledge of what you know and help the citizens out in your community. You can be a part of the change of that community.
You're right, Your Honor.
I don't understand. I mean, it's unfortunate that young Black men have to have this apprehension. First of all, it's unfortunate that we have to have the apprehension toward law enforcement, but that's something that's gone on for many, many years, long before we even got here. But secondly, it's unfortunate that you have young Black men that are apprehensive to join the ranks of those and be a part of that change.
You're right.
All I can say, sir, is I can extend you the opportunity. I know they're starving for people, and you can accept it or not. But here, the deal is here today, sir, is to plead to the misdemeanor of failure to display a valid driver's license. That is a $240 fine, and will automatically suspend your license for an additional 30 days, and then plead responsible for the improper plate, and the other matters will be dismissed. That improper plate is going to cost you $145. So that's $240 plus $145 plus $90 in reinstatement fees, or $135 in reinstatement fees. I'm not concerned about the $135 reinstatement fees. All I'm concerned about is the $240 and the $145. You can take that deal today. I can give you some time to pay, but we're not going to be getting out months and months and months. I'll give you some time, and then, or you can set this matter for trial, and I can get you a trial date. You can see if you can do better on that date. But the choice is yours, or I can put you in a breakout room to talk to the lawyer.
Talk to the lawyer? I'll talk to a
Yes.
lawyer to help me out, sir.
All right, talk to him. Talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody just logged in. Paul Garrison is under Osborne neighborhood. He's that little paper on top. I can't rename it myself.
Which one is Mr. Okay, Love. Okay. Join that room, sir. All right. Let's see what we have. We have George up there. This George is at work with Carr. All right. All right, this is the city of Detroit. All right, let's see, did the counselor come back on? No, we'll pass that matter. This is the city of Detroit versus Yolanda Elaine George. Case number is SP 1155971, SP 898298, count one, SX 3437223, counts one. Appearance for the record, please. He's in the breakout room. Ms. George.
Yes, sir.
In an offer here really only on one of the cases. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to dismiss the one case, the SP 898-298, count 1.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
gonna dismiss that case because you have paid a related civil infraction as it relates to that matter.
Thank you,
So
sir.
dismiss, paid related civil infraction for the, yeah, so that leaves you with a license expired ticket and a no ops ticket. And I'm gonna give you a 1-for-1 on that. I'll dismiss the state license no op ticket and the city, well, before you go anywhere, I'm gonna give you the option. You're gonna have to determine whether you wanna take it or not.
Okay.
The city, no ops ticket is gonna be amended to failure to display. I'll do the same $240 fine, and you will have an automatic 30-day suspension once upon conviction. And then I'll dismiss the state no ops ticket if you want to take that deal. Otherwise, you have a right to a trial, and I can give you a trial date. What would you like to do?
I'll just take the two. I'm sorry. How much would it be?
It would be $240.
Yeah, I'll just take the $240. I can do that.
You also have an old I'm gonna set aside the default on that civil infraction. You have one civil infraction, $198. That's a defective equipment ticket. Let's set aside the default and dismiss that as well as part of the deal.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right, so $240 would be, and one plea of failure to display. So, ma'am, you want to take that deal?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand? Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. You can put your hand down, ma'am. You understand the next possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
You understand that by taking this off, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what I stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, now let me draw your attention to January 26, 2021 at around 12:34 p.m. in the city of area of 7 Mile Road in Avon. Ma'am, did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes, I remember. I was just getting off work.
All right, and on that day, did that police officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, he did, and I told him I didn't have the license. I was I was working towards it. I was working during the pandemic, so I was working towards it. Nothing wasn't open.
Ma'am, let's not talk about the pandemic.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Because these tickets have been dismissed, these have been in default, and your license has been suspended long before we even knew of a pandemic.
Right. Yeah, it has, but I just start working.
I got you. All right. So, ma'am, you couldn't produce a valid driver's license. Why?
Because my license was suspended, and I did let him know that. And he did tell me, work towards paying my tickets off.
Very well, ma'am. All right. I'm going to find you guilty to the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license, $240 fine. I'm going to dismiss the other matters. And, Counselor, we're on the record with Mrs. Yolanda George. She has, 3 pending matters and 1 matter that was in default from 2018. I set aside the default and I encompassed all that in her, thing. I dismissed that. I dismissed another ticket because she paid a related civil infraction. She's on a plea to 1 count of failure to display a valid driver's license. I instructed her that's a misdemeanor, and that misdemeanor will be, produce a automatic 30-day suspension. So at this point, with the stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss all those other matters.
So stipulated. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and, ma'am, when can you pay?
This is, I can pay around November the 4th.
All right, I'm gonna give you till November the 8th.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I'm gonna set that for review. If you haven't paid that by November the 8th, we're gonna have you back here at 8:25 in the morning.
Okay, that sounds good.
If you paid it and it's clear in the system, you don't have to show back up, ma'am. Have a great day.
Okay, you too. Thank you, sir.
All right, bye-bye. Mr. Love.
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you want to do, sir?
You got a plea pursuant to the recommendation. I am making a motion here to set aside the default judgment in case number SP 1058152, counts 1 and 2. Those defaults were incurred.
You're kind of muffled, Counselor.
I'm sorry. Those defaults, Your Honor, can you hear me better?
Yes.
Those defaults were incurred during the pandemic, Your Honor. In the interest of justice, we ask that you would set those aside and make those part and parcel of today's resolution.
Yeah, I set those aside, and I've already done that. I'll set those defaults aside, and this offer encompasses everything that he has here today.
He's going to plead guilty, Your Honor, and waive rights. He knows he has the right to a trial. He's going to waive that here today.
All right. Well, let's do this, sir. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
All right. You want to raise your right hand, sir? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You can put your hand down, sir. I'm gonna do this not for you, but for your 15-year-old daughter. I know that it is very expensive in starting high school. I'm going to dismiss the expired plate ticket that they asked you to plead to.
Thank you, Your Honor. We stipulate the probable cause.
All right, that's going to save you $145, sir. So we'll do that. Sir, you understand the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanor is 93 days in jail and/or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this off, you're going to give that trial right up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, so let me draw your attention back to January 20th, 2020 at around 3:39 p.m. in the area of 7 Mile Road in Van Dyke in the city of Detroit. Sir, did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes.
And on that day, sir, did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you?
No, sir.
And why is that?
Because I don't own one, Your Honor.
All right, very well. I'm going to find you guilty of the misdemeanor of failure to display a valid driver's license, $240 fine. With stipulations of probable cause, I'm going to dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated. Thank you, Your Honor.
And the other matter is going to be dismissed today. Just take it. All right, sir. When can you pay this $240?
And can I get it like 7 days?
7 days?
Yes.
All right. You don't sound too sure, so I'm going to.
No, I'm sure.
I'm going to give you 14 days anyway.
Okay.
We'll set it for review. I'm trying not to set you up for failure, sir.
I appreciate that, Your Honor.
I'm gonna give you till October 21st, 2021. I'm gonna set it for a review on that date at 8:25 a.m. If you haven't paid, sir, you need to zoom back in. If you paid it and it's clear in the system, then you'll be all set. You don't have to zoom back in on that day. Sir, if you ever want to reconsider taking advantage of that offer that I made, you just get in contact with my court, and we'll get you to the right people.
Okay, let me ask you right now. I would like that information, Your Honor, at this moment, if that's possible.
Take my number down, courtroom number down, and call me after court is over this afternoon, and I'll get you that information. 313-965-2402.
2402. Thank you, Your Honor.
The undersheriff tells me, sir, that the $46,000 is just the starting thing. They need people so bad that you can make up to $65,000 your first year. It's not a bad profession, sir, and it can take you a long, long way. All right.
Thank you so much, man.
All right, I'll talk to you. Good luck to you, sir, and give me a call whenever you're ready to do that.
Sure will, Judge.
All right, have a great day.
You too, man.
All right. All right, let's go with Mr. Laurie. You have your hand up. He's on the phone now. All right. Who do we have? Where are we now? Oh, let's call Mr. Michael Ojaku.
Yes, sir.
You still there, sir?
Yes, sir.
Give me the pronunciation of that last name again.
Okay. Ojuku.
Ojuku.
The U is silent. That's an African name.
Ojuku. I figured it was an African.
Yes, that's correct.
I'm not that. All right.
You correct, Honor.
Let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Michael Ojuku. Case number SP 109-1337, count 1. Let's also call SP 1168119, counts 1 and counts 2. Let's also call SP 1209648, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, would you announce your name to the court, please? Mr. Ojuku?
Oh, my name is Michael E. Ojuku.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Michael E. Ojuku, let me state for the record, I recognize that you have paid related civil infractions as it goes to the 109-1337 count 1 case. You paid the civil infractions counts 2 and 3 for those, and you have paid related civil infractions as it relates to this SP 1168119 case. So taking that into consideration, the offer today is to plead to a failure to display a valid driver's license and then blocking traffic for the 2 other things. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to allow you to plead to the failure to display a valid driver's license, just blocking traffic. All right, with even better for you, sir, the city attorney is allowing you block the traffic for which one now? There's no other civil infraction. Let me see if this is civil infraction. Misdemeanor. No insurance misdemeanor. There's no other civil infraction.
I was trying to get somebody money, trying to get.
You want to just dismiss it? All right, based on the amounts that you spent on all of those, and you've incurred the 2 points for the city attorney is going to dismiss your matter.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you, Your Honor.
Probable cause for that recommendation.
Okay, all right, so he's paid 1, 2, 3, 4 civil infractions. All right, so based on the payment of those civil infractions, you've incurred yourself some points in those matters. So you're going to pay in the end with the insurance. We're going to dismiss the cases. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Can we get that stipulation of probable cause, Counselor?
So stipulated, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. I'm just going to let you know and let everyone else know that when you pay these civil infractions, these civil infractions, even though you can't pay a misdemeanor, you have to come to court for it. But as soon as you pay a failure to stop civil infraction, you sign yourself up for the 2 points that civil infraction has. You need to set a court date on those matters, and you can probably get a better deal. But now you signed yourself up for 4 points on your driver's license by trying to do what I'm sure you think was the right thing to do in paying them, but at the end, it hurts you more than it helps you. So that's my little piece of the law today. Take it for what it's worth.
Your Honor, can I say something, please?
Yeah, you can say something.
All right. Right now, I'm 68 years old. And I have 4 kids that I take to school every day. I don't want to be breaking the laws. So now, last time I have paid every ticket that is here, $2,300. I have paid for all the tickets, but I have in the paper that I have here that I have a court case on 12/20/2001. Then the next one is that I have a court case or showcase.
Listen, let me start by saying this. Every time you get in the car, you break the law because you don't have a driver's license.
Okay.
All right.
So the next one.
Wait a minute. Let me finish.
Okay, sir. Okay, Your Honor.
The 12/20 case, you don't have to show back up. That's being resolved today. Okay. So dismiss your cases based on your payment of the civil infractions. You don't have any more court cases. I'm going to waive the fee. You're going to have a $45 reinstatement fee that you're going to have to pay in order to get clearance here with the 36th District Court. And you should be able, unless you have tickets in other jurisdictions, which I wouldn't know of, you should be able to go get a driver's license, or at least you'll be clear here in the 36th District Court. Does that answer all your questions?
Yes, sir. But the point I'm trying to make, I went to Secretary of State. They told me I cannot get, because my license is expired. I need to renew my license, my driving license, and then I need to get a plate, registration for my car. They told me that they cannot do that until the 36th District Court, clear them. So what do I do from here? Should I go back to them and say that I'm cleared or not?
Did I just say all of that to they just wasted all of that time and breath telling you just don't listen. You're 58 years old and you don't listen. Pay the $45 reinstatement fee, wait a couple of days, and then go back to the Secretary of State.
Okay, Your Honor, where do I come to pay the 45? Is that in the 36th District Court? I'll come and do it on Monday.
Yes, pay it at the 36th District. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right,
Thank you.
very well.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too, sir. God bless you.
God bless you as well, sir.
All right. Thanks.
All right. What is Ms. Lamb doing back in here?
Hi, Your Honor. I just wanted to confirm that my payment was received.
Let's see, Ms. Lamb. Good morning, Ms. Lamb.
Good morning.
Why are these other cases? Oh, wait a minute. I told you that I would dismiss these cases, didn't I, if you paid that money?
Yes.
It's bad when I know you're on a first name basis now, Ms. Lamb.
Yes, I know.
Which case were you paying that? Oh, that operating alcohol and open alcohol and motor vehicle case. That was that very expensive fine, that those archaic fines that they had back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me get Ms. Lamb's file, please. Brandy Lamb. All right, let's call the cases. Brandy Michelle Lamb. This is the City of Detroit versus Brandy Michelle Lamb. Case number SP-125-6308, counts 1 and counts 2. SP-125-63111. We
I
also
think that
have.
may be someone else, Your Honor. I think that's a different Brandy Lamb.
Are you Regina? Are you Brandy Regina Lamb? Okay, you are. Okay, very well. Thank you. Thank you. Strike that. Strike that. All right, let's call the cases. This is the City of Detroit versus Brandy Regina Lamb. Case number SP-123-675-8, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP-123-676-31. Counselor, we can also call 17-36-03632. Counselor, I told Ms. Lamb, Ms. Lamb had an open alcohol and a motor vehicle case, and the fines were over $1,200 for that, and that was disposed of in 2018. We've come a long way in the right direction, in my opinion, that it shouldn't be so burdensome of fines and costs. And I would have fined her $240 in that matter. And she's going to get the 2 points, which I'm sure the 2 points are long gone now as well. But I told her she gets that paid, which was $800 the other day, that I would dismiss these other cases. So I'm going to dismiss these matters, ma'am.
Thank you kindly, Your Honor. For the record, Harry Baughman for the defendant. No objections. We stipulate the probable cause for any dismissals here.
All right, and then we're going to close out that 2017 case. All right?
All right, thank you.
All right, Ms. Lamb, have a very good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's see who we have here. Mr. Laurie. He's on the phone down there, but he's not paying attention to me. So we'll move on. Let's check out, what about Darnell Larry? Did you get a chance to speak with Mr. Larry?
I'm still here.
I see.
I haven't spoken to Mr. Larry, no. Might be so early for a court date next year.
Mr. Larry has, let's call the cases. This is the City of Detroit versus Darnell Richard Larry. Case number SP-1160230 counts 1, 2, and 3. And let's call case number SP 116032, strike that, SP 11602311. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman, P55052. For the defendant, Mr. Larry, would you announce your name for the court, please?
Darnell Richard, Larry.
Hello? I'm sorry.
Hello?
Mr. Larry,
Yes.
you have, you have 4 cases open. What's going on with your license, sir?
I had got a few tickets when I was in the process of paying my stuff, and I got everything back. I got my registration, got my proof of insurance, got my tickets off, got my license back and everything, and I got pulled over because I had my paper plate, and the officer said he couldn't see it, and the day he put me over, he said it was suspended from a ticket I had got that I missed the court date on.
And that wasn't here. Was that here or that?
That was here. That was in Detroit.
Is this improper plate, counselor, a misdemeanor?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's have Mr. Larry plead to the improper plate. I'll take it under a 3-month delay. I'll dismiss the matter. You paid a $240 fine, and I'll dismiss the other matters with stipulation of probable cause. You want that deal? That deal is not going to abstract to the Secretary of State. That deal will set aside the default for the no proof insurance ticket, which probably, well, I don't know.
What if I have proof for all of that? It's too late or something?
Well, you could set a trial date if you want to.
All right.
Let's speak to the lawyer in the breakout room.
Yeah, I can talk to him right quick.
All right. Because I don't see here, I haven't pulled his license, but I don't see why his license, these tickets were had on 3/30/2021. And I don't see why his license would have been suspended for any of these matters. It's something that happened prior to this, which would have suspended his license. So,
yeah, it said something about no proof of insurance before I got my insurance for my car.
All right, I don't know. I'll let you speak with the lawyer.
All right, I got the link.
Sir, is your date of birth 1993?
He's in the room now.
Okay, I'll be right back. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, who's on that phone, 313-544-0638? That was making all that noise. You got to unmute yourself. Hit *6 to unmute yourself. All right, let's go via Mercedes Little.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
What's your name, ma'am?
Mercedes Little.
Not you.
I'm sorry.
On the phone.
I'm not a ma'am. My name is Tracy Laurie.
Tracy Laurie, you're on the phone.
Yes.
And you're on the I've been calling your name.
I was trying to get on Zoom since 8 o'clock this morning, and it just popped on. So I called the clerk, and she gave me the number to call to get on the phone.
You've been on Zoom for the longest. You had your hand up.
Yeah, but I see, but I don't see my picture. I didn't know if I was on here or not because I don't see my picture popping up.
I see him on the phone calling. He's on the phone now, and he's on the 2 devices.
Well, I just want to make sure I'm in court.
You're in court.
Okay, so I can get off. So I can get off the phone.
No, just stay where we are.
Okay.
I don't think you know how to use the device, so.
Yeah, I'm kind of not computer literate right now.
All right, so we'll make it a little. Mercedes, little is 130.
Yes, sir.
You're not even here on your scheduled time, Ms. Little.
I was supposed to be at 8:45. I've been doing this since 8 o'clock this morning.
Mr. Laurie, not you, Mr. Laurie. I'm not talking to you.
Oh, I'm
See,
sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't even know how this thing go. The lady I called Wednesday and she just told me October 8th, Sean Perkins, and she gave me a code. She didn't this is my first time ever being coming to court, being pulled over. Like I'm a little lost at this too. I don't know what time or I don't know. I just knew I better show up or it's gonna be a warrant out or I'm gonna have fines to pay. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm human. I'm not perfect now.
All right.
No, not both.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to set your matter aside and wait on the city attorney to give me an offer. You never had a driver's license, apparently.
No.
But you're driving. And you got caught. All right. Let me wait on him to get you an offer.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Laurie.
Yes.
Let's see what Mr. Laurie does. Mr. Laurie, do you have proof of registration and insurance?
Was the car that I was driving wasn't my car. It belonged to a shop that I was working at. So I don't even know if he got the car out the impound lot. I don't work there anymore.
Do you have? Do you have a vehicle, sir?
I'm driving my daughter's car.
So there's no way we can prove it. You don't own the car?
I don't own my car. The engine went out in my car. I had a 200 Chrysler Sebring. The engine went out. So I don't have a car.
Where is Mr. Laurie's file? Let's see. Here it is. All right, well, unfortunately, I mean, you got one or two options. Let's call the cases. We need to offer from Mr. Lewis. Let's call the cases. This is the City of Detroit versus Tracy Dion Laurie, case number SP 1152607, counts 1 and counts 2. Counselor, I understand Mr. Laurie says that this wasn't his vehicle. He was working for a shop at the time, and the shop owner owned this vehicle. But also, the offer here today is plea to improper plate. That's I'll dismiss the ticket immediately upon payment of $200 fine. But I can also set a trial date up for you, and you can see if the officer or the city attorney can give you some relief on that day. What do you want to do, sir?
Say it again.
I got an offer here, pleading to improper plates, $240 fine. I'll dismiss the ticket as soon as you pay the $240, or I can set you a trial date and you can see if you can get some relief from the officer. Tell your story to them and see if they're going to buy it.
I just paid the ticket.
Okay. You don't want the trial date, sir?
No, the plate wasn't actually, the plate on the car wasn't actually an improper plate. It was an in-transit plate.
Well, they're saying the vehicle. So that's what I'm giving you. That's why I'm trying to give you a opportunity to tell them that at the trial date. But you just want to pay the $240.
I just paid the $240 because that means I got to go back to the shop and get the plate. And me and him fell out about the whole situation. That's why I don't work there no more. So I just ready to pay the money and have it done with.
Talk to him, Mr.
Sir, we don't want you to plead guilty if in fact that you're not guilty. If you had a legal right to be on the streets of that vehicle, one, we're happy to get a dismissal. We would like to set it for a trial date so that the officer can come in and we can get you some relief. And with the acquiescence and approval of the officer, I believe that can happen. And if you would like to come back on a next Zoom hearing date, we could get you back in here real soon, and you get some relief and resolve this matter. I see that you have.
So basically, what he just told you is you come tell that story on December 9th and see if the officer will buy it. If the officer buys it, he'll dismiss the tickets. If he doesn't buy it, he'll be in the same position as he is now.
Yeah, and you still be able to get a great deal from us.
You watched Fred Sanford, didn't you?
Okay, well, I'll come back for the trial, but it's probably going to be the same way because me and computers don't get along.
You're here now. You made it. You made it. So your counsel is trying to see if he can save you. It might be the same. It might be the same on that day, but it won't be any different. But if it's not going to get any worse, but it could get better, and the officer can buy your story, and then you'll get it dismissed.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that then.
Trial date, December 9th, 2021 at 9 a.m.
Okay, will I receive something in the mail?
I don't know if you'll receive, you should, but if you don't, I wouldn't rely on that. Just mark it down now in your calendar, December 21, 9 a.m.
Okay, same courtroom.
Yeah, do we have a good phone number for you?
Yeah, yeah.
What is it?
313-544-0638.
I wrote it down.
Okay.
In the
Me
file.
in numbers, huh?
Yeah, might as well, because if he messes up, we can give him a call. All right, have a good day, sir.
Okay,
See you
thank
on
you.
the.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, what's up with Mr. Larry? Do we need an officer, Mr. Larry? Mr. Larry, I gave you an opportunity to speak with Mr. Larry in the breakout room. What does Mr. Larry want to do?
I meant that he was riding with a
Waive rights and plead guilty, Your Honor.
Waive rights and plead guilty? I'll offer him a plea to the improper plate, $240. That's plead straight up. All right, you want to do that, sir, and pay the money?
Yes.
I know you don't, do you? So you want to go to trial?
No.
Oh.
I mean, yes.
Yes, I think our idea was to set this for a trial date, Your Honor.
All right, trial. This is back on the record with Mr. Darnell Richard Larry. You too, December 9th. Because he struggled to get that yes out. I saw it all over his face. That was a tough one to get out. December 9th at 9 a.m. You come back with Mr. Laurie.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
There's nothing further. Have a great day, sir.
All right, you have a better one. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's get, happening here that's on the docket today? Lockhart is on the docket. Are you there, Ms. Lockhart?
Yes, sir. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, how are you? You've been waiting patient. You've been a little bit entertained too, I see.
Yes, sir. Minding my business, just being patient.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Shanae Michelle Lockhart, case number SP 11323981. Let's see what Ms. Lockhart has done first, so not good. I hope you've been listening.
Yes, sir, I have.
And you did the same thing that other people do. You paid
Yes.
a 16 to 20 over ticket. And you signed ourselves up for 4 points on your driver's license. And with that being said, I'm going to dismiss the matter.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, the probable cause for that dismissal.
All right. If there's nothing further, Ms. Lockhart, now, what's up? All right. So, you want to see if you can get her some relief on that 4 points, counselor?
Sure. What date was that page, Your Honor?
Same date, January 3rd, 2021.
Yeah, Your Honor, I would make a motion to set aside the default and it's not very far out. It didn't happen that long ago, and the defendant and mistakenly and inadvertently paid, thinking that he was going to get a court date and be able to resolve that matter here. We would ask that that matter be taken into consideration, that the default be set aside and made part and parcel of any resolution here today. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to grant the council's motion to set aside the default. What that means is that's going to open this case back up 16 to 20 over. Why you're doing 16 to 20 over, I don't know. I don't even want to know. Because the only thing you can tell me is that the officer lied and you weren't doing 16, it wasn't you, or you were in a rush, or you didn't pay attention, your speedometer was broken, or you were going with the flow of traffic. One of those excuses. Which one is it?
It's the cops word against mine, y'all. I was coming out of a restaurant, so I didn't realize it was. I didn't know I was doing that. So, as I said, I got caught.
Did I name one of those? She put in both of them. The cop wasn't her. The cop did her wrong. She did all three, and then I didn't know I was going that fast. So it's excuses.
I'm not trying to make excuses, Your Honor.
You didn't make excuses.
Would you consider, Your Honor, some re-education for the defendant, that she would maybe be allowed to attend the Michigan Defensive Driving course and come back and pursue a resolution based on her demonstration of a re-education and a knowledge of that course material?
If your client wants to do that, I will entertain.
Lockhart, that sounds like a good idea, a good way to resolve this issue. You take this Michigan Defensive Driving class. It's called www.michigandefensivedriving.com. You can do it online.
Yes,
okay?
I've already taken that class. I have a certificate for it.
Perfect. So why don't you demonstrate today what you know?
What did he say?
Did you take notes?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
All right, did you send me that certificate?
I don't know. I didn't know I was supposed to. I thought it was like it would show that I took the class.
No.
I have I got a hard copy, and I think I have it in an email, or I took a picture of it, but I definitely can send it to you. What do you need me to do?
Send it to me. I just sent my email address in the chat.
In the chat.
Okay, I have it written down here, free trial, July 23rd. So you must have been back and back again, huh?
No, this is my second time being back. This is my second court date from the first one.
All right, so you know the deal then. You know that you're supposed to come back in here and let us know what you got out of that class, right?
No, sir, I was not aware of that. I thought that when I came back today, we would talk about, like, you know, you took the class, you paid your tickets. I thought it went that way. I was not, I did not know I was supposed to come back and let you know where I learned.
All right, so you missed the court date on July 23rd, 2021. You were here 6/25. Okay, maybe this was taken under the last judge. Did I tell you to do that class?
No, the other judge did, Your Honor.
Okay, that explains it. That explains it. Show me proof of that class, ma'am. And do you remember some of the important things that you learned out of that class?
I did. I wrote, actually, I was taking notes, but yes, I did. I learned a lot. It was things that I did not know. Following the. Go ahead.
Where are your notes?
In my book.
Can you get them?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Can I get a little bit of time and then I can get the certificate also?
Yes, so I'll pass the matter. You'll get the certificate to me. I sent that email address in your chat, and then get your notes, and then let us know what you learned, and we can get this taken care of.
Okay, how do I in the chat? You know. I know how to get to the room.
The what?
Chat room, or where you sent the.
Oh, hit the chat button on the bottom of the screen down there. All right, let's see what's going on with Mr. Garfield.
Oh, I see it.
All right, I'm gonna pass your matter, ma'am. Can you please mute yourself until you get that stuff together, and then just raise your hand when you're ready.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's call the city of Detroit versus Aaron Anthony Garfield, case number 17-360-66541. All right, Mr. Garfield, there's no doubt I trust and believe that you did your, or at least are completing your community service.
You
provide.
Your Honor, I took pictures.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say I took pictures of. I have that in my phone, but far as like documentation from them, she didn't give it to me. She said she was gonna fax it over. I called her phone. I got another phone. I muted myself and took my video off. I called her phone literally like 10 times. returned the call yet.
All right, when is she supposed to be back in the office? Do you know?
I believe it was today. I think she was just absent for yesterday.
Today is Friday.
Yeah.
Where is the little baby?
He's upstairs with his big brother.
How old is his big brother?
10.
Is that your son?
No.
All right. All right. Come back next Friday, Mr. Garfield. Get the stuff together.
What do you mean, sir?
I mean, you have to get that proof. You have to get over there to that, call Miss Green and ask Miss Green, can she help you get that proof? If you've done the hours, that should be simple. The hardest part was doing the work. Now you need to get that proof.
I booked her on Monday and because I'm hoping that this is gonna give me the that I needed. She told me to wait until Miss Pugh was back in the office.
I understand that, but if you need some help, you need to call Miss Green, and Miss Green can call over there and get the proof. Maybe, you know, they're gonna listen to her a little bit more than they'll listen to you probably.
They never answer the phone. I'd rather just try my luck going up there.
Well, we're not talking about trying luck. We're not talking about. We're talking about getting the wheels in motion that we can actually get some things done. Let's call case numbers SP 9505331 and 19484831. This is the city of Detroit versus Aaron Garfield. I'm gonna you see what I mean, Mr. Garfield? It at some point, you know, you gotta start being responsible. Okay? Now, like I said, I believe that you've been over there doing some work. And it could very well be the case that the other person, Ms. Pugh, is not sending over the paperwork as she should. But at the end of the day, it all rolls back to you. And I do appreciate the fact, and I'm not saying you're being irresponsible at all, because you did come in here earlier this week or last week or 2 weeks ago, and you said, listen, Judge, it's a problem. I've had a problem, and that problem was substantiated. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm trying to give you ways to kind of resolve certain situations. You know, like I say, call Ms. Green. Say, Ms. Green, listen, I've completed these hours. They need the proof. The judge needs the proof. And she's not giving me the proof like I need it. Ms. Green can probably help you in that regard. So you gotta get all hands on deck to get this done. Because there's gonna be some more community service that you're gonna need to do. This is only gonna satisfy a portion of what you owe. So, unless you want to pay the money, then you pay the money and we can clear it up like that. But as far as community service, you said you're still not working. Now, did I offer you the opportunity to reach out to the Wayne County Sheriff?
What do you mean, sir? No, I didn't. You never talked.
Do you have a record?
I'm actually out on bond on 2 felony cases.
Oh, well. Yep. All right. Well, that's why I didn't offer you that. All right. So We'll set it again for, October the 15th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. You know how to get in touch with the court.
I do.
You can even call the court earlier than that. Once you get that documentation, make sure you get that documentation over to Mrs. Green, and you can call the court earlier than that. And do we have a good phone number for you? We have a good phone number for him, don't we?
Right.
What's your phone number?
So straight 797-067.
I got it. All right, we have a good phone number for you. So get that taken care of, sir.
Okay.
See you back next week.
All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, who else do we have? Who is on the iPhone? Tabo's iPhone?
Tavis Love.
All right. Let's call that case. This is the city of Detroit versus Tavis Alexander Love, case number 217-30526, count 1. And sir, I see that you have satisfied your obligation in paying the $240 fine. We're going to dismiss the matter.
All right, appreciate you, sir.
It was taken under a 3-month delay, and I told you I dismissed it immediately upon payment. So you paid it. Thank you very much, Mr. Love. Sorry, appreciate your patience. Your matter is going to be dismissed. Make sure that matter gets dismissed instead of just closed out. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Have a great day, sir.
You as well.
All right. We have this is Mercedes Little.
Yes, sir.
All right, Miss Little. Let's see. All right, let's call the case. It's the city of Detroit versus Mercedes Monique Shante Little. Case number SP 1189329, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1189570. All right, you got a favorable offer here. What are you going to do about getting a driver's license?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Why I don't have a driver's license, and I honestly, before I got pulled over, I had a schedule set up with Secretary of State to go take the test. I never, as you can see, like I don't have a record. That's my first time being pulled over. I got into a car accident when I was like 15. I was not the driver on the freeway. The car went into the other side of the freeway. So I never learned how to drive the freeway. So once I had my daughters, I said, we can't be on the bus. I got to learn how to drive. So I learned the street. So I'm telling myself, you've been driving for 3-4 years. You've never been pulled over. You don't want a record. You know how you operate. You don't have run-ins with the police. If they show fear, learn to have someone teach you the freeway, set an appointment so you can get your driver's license. So with the pandemic, you know how you got to set the appointments and wait. So I had an appointment set up with Secretary of State to go ahead and take the test, then take my road test. But this occurred. So it's like, now I got to take care of this before I can take care of that. So I wouldn't lie and sit here and it's the officer's fault or none of that. No, it's my fault. I had to face my fear.
All right, I'm sorry about the accident back in the day.
Yeah, it traumatized me a little bit. You know, I mean, I'm a teenager at the time, so it was like, I like anytime, even if I'm in the car with somebody, I act like I'm one of them people that act like I'm hitting the brake in the passenger seat. It's just it's like an anxiety problem. Like I just be nervous that I'm gonna get into an accident on the freeway. But I know in order for me, because I have twin daughters, in order for me to operate in the world the right way, be able to get them from school, pick them, take them to school, I have to acquire a driver's license so we can be safe. So we won't be getting pulled over and put out the car and calling for a ride and all that. So that was just what happened. The day that the officer put me over, he was really going for somebody else. The light was going from yellow to red. So once I crossed over, it turned to red. I couldn't run from him. I wasn't about to run and have a high speed police chase. I'm a woman. So I just stopped, like, okay, because he was going through the light as I was going through the light. He was after somebody else, but he turned around. So I'm like, whatever tickets I get, I handle them and go for it. I'm not going to sit and cry and go back and forth about it. Just make sure I make my court date, whatever I got to do, take the proper steps to get my stuff together, because this is not me. I don't have a record. I don't have run-ins with the police. I just was scared and didn't face my fear in time enough.
All right. You got that off your chest?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right.
Because I know you used to hearing excuses. So I'm like, I'm not about to give an excuse. I'm going to be honest with the judge.
I just wanted you to I'll let you release all that. You know what I'm saying? There's probably pent up in there for a while. So I just let you go ahead and release it.
Thank you.
Feel better now?
Yeah, a lot better.
You got $175?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so with $175, we're gonna make sure that you keep your record clear. You go to the Secretary of State and get your driver's license. So the deal here today is plead to the responsible to the blocking traffic for running that red light, because you're gonna learn in that traffic and that when you're gonna take that driving test, that even if a yellow light is considered a red light, because it has down here running red signal or amber signal. And we'll amend that to the blocking traffic. That's like an expensive parking ticket. It'll never be on your record. The Secretary of State will never know about it, and we'll dismiss the other two matters. You want to take that deal?
Yes, I sure will, sir.
All right. Well, let's make this easy. Counselor, with the stipulation of probable cause, will your client stipulate to the base of the ticket as an accurate factual basis?
For the purposes of the plea here today, yes, sir.
And Counselor, will your client stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal?
So stipulated, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to dismiss the SP 1189329 count 2, and I'm going to dismiss SP 1189570 I'm going to find you responsible to the amended count of blocking traffic for SP 1189329 count 1. Ma'am, when can you pay?
As soon as, how do I pay, and who do I, like, how can I pay with a debit card? Like, do I have to pay with a check?
At any DivDab kiosk in the city of Detroit, you can go online and pay at 36districtcourt.org, or you can come down to the courthouse and pay that $175.
Okay, when do I, like, how, if I pay online, is it something I have to put in? Do I just type in my name and the ticket numbers?
Yeah, I'll give you the ticket number if you have
because the address you even got on these tickets is wrong. I had to call and inquire about the court date and everything.
Well, you need to change your address with this. Did you ever have this address?
Yeah, I did live at that address. It ain't time to update my ID yet, but that's why I say
ID then.
All that with the Secretary of State, I got to make appointments. So yeah, that's going to get handled. I just need to know how to pay, and I can pay it. So you said online, I can come down to the courthouse.
Come down to the courthouse. Yeah. Come down to the courthouse and pay it, ma'am.
Okay. Do I have a certain amount of time? Like, can I pay it Monday or Tuesday or next week, or do it have to be today?
Give you till next week, October 15th.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much.
All right. Have a great day, ma'am.
You too. Thank you.
All right. I got Miss Lockhart's information. Ms. Lockhart, are you there? She's not there. Oh, she is there. I got I got
I
your
was
certificate.
my notebook with my notes in it, Your Honor.
Yeah, I got your certificate. Let's go back on with Mrs. Shanae, Michelle Lockhart. I got your certificate. It was unfortunately not the right driving course, but you did do a driving course, and we won't hold that against you. The main thing is that you got some extra training. So, what does your note say? Well, tell us what you learned.
If what I can remember, because I can't find a specific notebook, but I know I was really looking at the points because I never had any points in my license before. But the point system was what really got me. 3 points, I believe, going 10 miles over the speed limit. The 4 points for the 16 over 20. Driving with other drivers, motorcyclists and stuff, how trucks and how they move in between cars can affect like sharing the road, basically, just with other motorists, motorcycles. What else did I learn? What did I write on my paper? The speed limit in Michigan is really just around 55 to 60 on the freeway. It was something else. I wrote a lot down because I do not want to go through this again, Judge. I do not. I need my license.
All right. Well, you know something, the main thing, 2 things that we wanted you to take the course because, first of all, the speeding on Gratiot, 16 miles an hour over. I understand there's a lot of cars going a lot of faster, even faster than that. But that's no excuse, man. You have kids?
Yes, sir, I do. 3 of them.
3 kids, right? And
Yes,
how old
sir.
are they?
9, 3, and 4.
9, 3, and 4. So sometimes those 3 and 4 years old, and even the 9-year-old can get away from you and they can lose their ball in the street or something like that. Somebody's driving down the street doing double the speed limit almost, and they hit your kid. Even at 25 miles an hour on a residential street, which is, they can get seriously injured or die. Just imagine when they're going 16 over the speed limit. And I understand Gratiot is a much bigger street. However, you still have people walking, trying to cross that big street. And it's people out there, other people driving on the road. You have to be cognizant of that. And if your child or your loved one got hit by somebody driving that fast, it would almost be unforgivable.
Yes.
For you to would be the toughest pill in the world to swallow, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir. And can I say something else? Something that I really did learn was patience. I could, and I'm not making any excuses on like I said, I wasn't trying to make any excuses earlier. I was, like I said, speeding a joke and get into traffic. I should have just waited. I could have just waited a few more moments. I really learned patience going through all of this, to take my time.
And you know something, I try to look at everything in this court, especially the officers that come before me, and I don't give them any breaks either. But Officer Willie Robinson, I know him personally, and personally through the court system, me practicing as a lawyer and dealing with him, and now as a judge, and I see him out in the city from time to time, and he's a very, very honest to God too. I mean, he's he's not just out here, and I know some of those officers are singling people out and think, but I would never think of him being that person at all, So when he writes tickets like that, it's like, could he have made a mistake that day? Yeah, he probably could have, but I doubt it.
I understand.
But the whole overall thing is to slow down, ma'am. Be patient. Exercise that patience, and especially on the city street, on the freeway, it may be a little bit different. Yeah, you're not supposed to speed, but everybody's going one way. Nobody's gonna be crossing the street. Nobody's gonna be biking out on the freeway. Well, not supposed to be, but You know, would you see it that too? So exercise that restraint and slow down a little bit, all right?
Yes, sir.
What are we gonna do with Miss Little? Blocking traffic. It hurts you. That's painful for you, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I can see that. I'm talking to my city attorney now. You can't see his face.
Okay.
But he doesn't want to offer you that, but that's going to be the deal. Blocking traffic, $175 with stipulation of probable cause. We'll dismiss the no proof of insurance civil infraction.
I stipulate if you want to go ahead and take that deal, ma'am, it's a no point offense. It doesn't abstract to the driving record, and you can close the case here today and be done.
So just pay 175.
175.
And I pay that to the second. I'm sorry, 36th district.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see.
And there won't be no.
So you pay $215. So we'll fine you $215, and we'll dismiss the other we'll dismiss the improper plate ticket. We set aside the default. Set aside default.
Ouch.
Amend to blocking traffic. And the fine will be $215. You've already paid that $215, and you will dismiss the other matter with the stipulation of probable cause, the improper plate matter.
Stipulated, thank you.
All right, very well. So you should be good, ma'am. Everything should be taken care of. We'll just put this in the system, and then we'll send that back over to the Secretary of State.
Okay, so I'm sorry, just to understand.
You don't owe anything.
Oh, I don't owe anything.
You paid the $215 for the speeding ticket. So what I did,
yes,
I amended that speeding ticket to blocking traffic, and instead of $175 fine, I fined you $215, and then you've already paid the $215. And then we dismissed the other ticket.
God bless you, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
All right, very well, ma'am. Slow down a little bit and take care.
I sure will. You be blessed. Thank you.
All right, have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Mr. Galecki, what is he doing?
I'm trying to pay my ticket, but it's not in the system.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you too, Your Honor.
Mr. Galecki, Paul Galecki, G-A-L-E-C-K-I. Okay,
Yes.
I got it. All right, let's make sure we spell it right. Everything seems to be closed here, sir.
Okay, all right. I know I sent in a check before, so maybe they just took the check.
Which ticket was that for?
That was for, so when I send in all my information beforehand, which the court said they didn't receive, I sent in a check for the texting ticket and for the reduced of the what's it called, of the no insurance.
All right, you're clear here, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Have a great day.
You too.
Garfield, I told him to come back next week on the 15th. Mr. Paul Garrison.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Very well, sir. Let me see.
I emailed you receipts too.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Paul Anthony Garrison, case number SP 102-83561.
I do believe I'm here for review on that, Your Honor. The last time I was with you was the 20th of September, and you indicated for me to pay the $335 to close the case out.
Okay, on that one case, yes, that is that. I see that is a zero balance on that case. So we will close that matter out. This is not the right ticket. Let's get the right.
I will let you know I have another case, but you gave me a different review date on that.
I see you have another case. So we need to close out this ticket. And you have another ticket here. Good morning. You have another ticket here. You're supposed to be back on the 18th for an arraignment, so we may as well do that now. This is the City of Detroit versus Paul Anthony Garrison, U600642221. This ticket here,
on behalf of defendant.
all right, he's looking at a mandatory 45 days.
Oh, well, we're gonna waive a formal reading stand. Your Honor, ask for a pretrial date. Because the nature of the charges.
What ticket is that? I didn't hear that number, please.
U600642221.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
So are you going to get yourself a lawyer, sir?
I'm sorry, sir?
Are you going to get yourself a lawyer?
Yes. I am getting a lawyer for U600-642-21. I am definitely getting a lawyer for that.
Very well.
But I will say this, Your Honor. I have a review on U566032220-0M. I did the I think it's called Sexual Awareness Program. I completed that. I sent that letter of completion to the court. I emailed it. I also forwarded to your direct email today. I also paid the $795 on that. And you indicated that if I did those two things, that matter would be resolved.
All right, it has here, you're supposed to get tested, and you're supposed to attend the misdemeanor morality class.
Now, you had said something about that, but in my original sentence, that was not part of the original sentence by Judge Deborah Langston.
It has it here as part of the original sentence. I know that it doesn't. I'm not saying it's not standard language. I'm saying put your appearance on the record, please.
May it please the honorable court, Dante Boss, PC 0162 from Capital City, Detroit. Your Honor, Paul, it's standard for all OTEs that sexual HIV testing and also misdemeanor and morality class is standard for all pleas.
I understand that, and I get that, but the question is, was that put in an order for him? Because he would have to know.
Correct.
And I don't know what the order, have any knowledge that you want to call probation up? Mr. Paul, did you talk to somebody from probation, sir?
Sir, I called probation 8 times. There's supposed to be a probation officer, I do believe Bradfield or something that was assigned. He never contacted me. But 2 days ago, I was able to talk to a supervisor, and he had a probation agent call me on behalf of the agent that was assigned. And he indicated to me that I had to do the sexual awareness class. I had to pay the money, and he noticed that I had did those things, and he told me to just come to court today. But the probation officer never.
Who's the supervisor you spoke with?
The supervisor had a Hispanic last name. I want to say his name was Jose. I'm not totally sure, but he did have a Hispanic last name.
I have here in my possession a letter of completion of sexual health awareness. And what I'm mostly concerned about is just, and moreover, I'm just looking at whether that was in your order, whether you were apprised of that at the time. I do see it as listed on the system, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you were aware of that.
Well, I wasn't, sir. I would not lie to you, sir. Anything that I was aware of, I definitely would have done because I want the matters resolved. I don't want nothing pending. But whatever you want me to do, Honor, I would do. I just want to be compliant and resolve these issues. But I swear to you, when I was sentenced, I was informed I had to do 3 months probation, pay the fine, and do the sexual awareness program. And that's what I've done, sir. And that was Judge Langston that sentenced me. And it's my understanding she's retired, and you're now my judge.
What's your date of birth? What's your date of birth? Did you hear me, sir? What's your date of birth? What's your date of birth?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. My date of birth is 7/10/63, July 10th, 1963. I thought you were talking to someone else.
All right, do you have a matter that you haven't paid, a no-ops ticket that you entered into on October 13th, 2020? That's $373 that you owe. It also appears that you have, that the court owes you $65 for operating while visibly impaired. That seems like you have a bond. They applied the bond and there's a negative balance. So you have $65, it seems like. Can you look that up for me, Ms. Nash?
Which one, please?
Ticket number 0518398.
Perhaps that could be applied to the 372 and I take care of the remaining balance. That's not a problem, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They did apply the bond.
Why does it say they owe him $65, huh?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, you probably overpaid.
Yeah, well, then we paid it and then they applied the bond.
Let me see. Let me see where it's at.
Can you put that $65 toward his $73? I mean, like one $372
So just
case?
deduct $65 off of that? Is that what you're saying, Your Honor?
Well,
You making him pay a fine?
no, he's got a fine in there that he never paid. I guess the court downstairs would have to do that, huh?
Yeah, I can put something in the system, but yeah.
I was just looking at it to clear everything up for him.
What's the case number that the $65 that's supposed to come back to me? What is that case number, Your Honor, if I can ask?
05-18398. And the case number you owe the $372 is 207061811.
Yes, and I have the sheet. When I went to pay the $795 and I paid the $335, the lady was kind enough to print out a sheet which showed I owe $372 on that ticket. So I am aware of that. I just wanted to take care of the matters in which I had a court date you, Your Honor, so that when I came back in front of you, those things will be paid, because I told you I would do that. I gave you my word on that.
Very well.
And that was the SP case and the U56 case. Both of those have been paid in full. So if they want to take the 65 and apply it to the 372, that's fine, and I will take care of the balance, Your Honor.
All right. You may have to come back here and ask him to do that.
Yes, maybe he's paying this, I don't know something about late. He's on a payment plan for this ticket, so maybe they will have a record of it.
So have I satisfied the court on the U566032220, Your Honor?
We're waiting on the probation officer to come in and give us some input on that.
Oh, okay. Okay, Your Honor. Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
They gave him time served, credit for time served, that's probably what happened.
Where?
11/22/04.
That's on the youth, that's on the,
05. Yeah.
Oh. All right, let's deal with the one, U6006422 case.
Yes.
Today is the date and time set for an arraignment in the matter. Counselor.
Harry Boston for the defendant, P55052. We will waive any more formal reading of the information or complaint and stand mute for arraignment purposes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, we'll enter not guilty plea on his behalf. We will set it as a $0 bond on that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And give you, how long is it going to take you to get a lawyer, sir?
Give me a month, Your Honor. I have a lawyer. I'm already in contact.
Let's just give you the standard pretrial date of December 9th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. To give you that.
Did you say December 9th, Your Honor?
Yes, that's just going to be a pretrial date.
Is it possible to do it before that, Your Honor? Because I fly out on the 9th of December.
Can you get him another day? Well, I didn't say you can go anywhere.
Well, I'm not allowed to go somewhere?
Not while you're on bond with the court, not without the court's permission.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Well, can I have permission to go to Florida? Because I have tickets for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I was going to be with one of my best friends. I've been working very hard, Your Honor, and I think if you knew what I did and who I was, then you'll understand what I'm saying. I've been working.
Well, I get a pretty good idea looking at this record, sir. I got a pretty good idea.
He said, so he wants something soon. You could allow him to.
Well, does he want something sooner or later?
I don't know.
Give him something later.
Later's fine.
Counselor,
What, Jen?
put it back in January. Counselor, do you have a motion on your client's behalf as it relates to him wanting to travel?
Yeah, Your Honor, we would move that the defendant be allowed to travel for the purposes of, for the stated purposes. I just want you to be careful, sir, to, not get in any trouble, stay out of the way while you're out of town, okay?
Oh, it's
If
just
the judge
vacation,
grants
sir.
that,
Yes, sir. I would be very careful. It's a vacation. I'm just going to relax, sir. And
can you put on
enjoy-
the record the dates that you'll be?
The date that I'm leaving, I have my itinerary. Hold on, I grab my itinerary. I depart on December the 9th, and I return on, here's my booking confirmation. I depart American Airlines December the 9th, and I return December the 13th.
Judge, American Airlines is a terribly respectable airline. It's not flying on Spirit. This man is going with a serious intention, and he is going to return. So we would ask you to consider the motion for travel time here.
Oh, yeah,
When did he return?
December 9th, I depart. I return December 13th, sir.
Who the Bucks play that weekend?
Let me say this. Spirit Airlines happen to be my preferred airline of choice.
Absolutely.
So, and I don't even get the big front seat, you know what I mean? So, and Spirit Airline has served me so well. I just got off the plane of Spirit from Myrtle Beach. It's on time. Every single solitary time I've flown them, and I can't tell you how many countless I. So let's not put Spirit down. That's my main third way to travel, you know.
And I have no problem with Spirit. I tell you, though, I do not like Frontier.
Yeah, I've never been on Frontier. I know.
Oh my God, terrible.
Is okay with me. They might owe me $45, but I'm like, I need to call them today and find out. So anyway, I'll allow you to travel to Tampa, Florida. Actually, it's probably a lot cheaper to get to Tampa on Spirit than an American Airlines then, because you can probably get down there for $30 and back.
No, the tickets were very economical. It was 120 round trip.
Yeah, I can't really beat that too much. So we'll set the pretrial date for January 21st, 2022 at 8:30, but just keep in mind what your counselor said. I don't want you to get down to Florida and some of your old ways start rehashing some of those old ways while you're on vacation.
No, sir. I will be very well mannered. And that's January the 21st of 2022, right, sir?
January the 21st, no, let's say January the 24th. I read that wrong. January the 2022 at 8:30 a.m. will be a pretrial on that pending case.
Okay, that's January 24th.
We're waiting on probation for this other case. And we got a gentleman that just signed in that's super late.
Thank you, Your Honor, and thank you for allowing me to have my vacation.
AG has got to connect his audio. AG, unmute yourself, sir.
All right.
All right. Good morning, sir. What brings you here today?
Actually, I have a 130. I was just really trying to figure out, how how it worked. My apologies for interfering or anything.
No, it's no reason to apologize. What's your name? Antonio Gibson?
Anthony Gaston.
Anthony Gaston. Okay. All right.
Your Honor, we would ask that matter be set for a next action date because of the nature of the charges.
All right. This is the City of Detroit versus Anthony Gaston, case number U6006392. Appearance for the record, please.
Harry Baughman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Gaston. Please announce your name to the court.
Yes, Anthony Gaston.
Your Honor, we'll waive any more formal reading of the information. Stand mute. Ask for a pretrial.
All right, Mr. Gaston, you have, today is the date and time for arraignment today. I'm going to set aside any warrants. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. I do know that the standard offer for the nature of this offense is to plead to a disorderly conduct. I'll fine you $240. I'll also order you to take a misdemeanor morality class, and I'll also order you to get tested, HIV STD testing. I do have a lawyer, Mr. Baughman, here. He's already asked, can we set this for a pretrial date? And I'll give you a pretrial date of December 9th if you want to either talk to a lawyer about this. You want to talk to Mr. Harry Baughman about this right now, I can put you in a breakout room. You can take the deal, you can set a trial date, or you can set a pretrial date. What do you want to do?
I'm in Ohio. Are those services offered here, or would I have to commute to Detroit?
Well, that's kind of what I think they may be online. I mean, you can get tested anywhere.
I'm sorry. You said there was a class you wanted me to take. I'm sorry, sir.
I don't know if that class is online or not. I'm pretty sure you can get it online through these day and age. Yes, you can get it online.
Okay.
You want to speak to a lawyer? You want to speak to Mr. Baughman in the breakout room?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And Your Honor, just so you know, you had asked me a question. The supervisor I spoke to, his name was John Torres, Torres.
All right. You know him?
No, not personally.
You know that he works in here?
That I don't know, because I know they have different ones over
All right, we got a probation on the line now. Good morning, Mr. O'Driscoll, Officer O'Driscoll.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, we're on the record with Mr. Paul Anthony Garrison. This is as it relates to case number U566603220. Mr. Garrison pled guilty to this case on February 24th of 2021. He was fined $795, which I do see that he's paid. I do see in the notes that he was ordered to take a misdemeanor morality class and being tested. Mr. Garrison has taken, or he's shown proof of a completion of a sexual health awareness, which I'm not familiar with, but he indicates that he never was apprised of the misdemeanor morality class or the testing. Is that right, Mr. Garrison?
That is absolutely correct, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Officer O'Driscoll, can you provide some insight on what you know about this?
Yes. Probation Officer O'Driscoll, on behalf of the Probation Department, I am filling in for Probation Officer of Record, Gary Bradfield. Per his notes, the defendant was referred to EVA for the misdemeanor morality program. He was referred on March 2nd, 2021. He was also given online payment options, and he was instructed to get the HIV STD testing completed. And that's for Mr. Bradfield's notes.
I do have documentation of HIV testing and sexually transmitted disease testing. I have documentation, but I didn't do that for the court. I did that for myself, and I did it at the Wayne State University on Canfield. There is a center there.
When did you do this?
I'm sorry?
When did you do that?
Oh, probably about a month and a half ago. A month and a half ago.
That should satisfy the testing component. If you can supply that to Officer O'Driscoll, she can put that in your file.
Okay.
Then, okay, I'll get to him right quick. And then if you take the, you don't have to show the results of that test. You just have to show that you've been tested. And if you can get that misdemeanor morality class taken, we can close this out.
Okay, if you want me to do the morality class, Your Honor, I'll do it. I just was aware of it, and I never got documentation of the actual sentence order. But I do remember the sentencing. And on the day in court with Judge Langston, it was the sexual awareness, paying the fee, and 3 months probation. And as I indicated, I reached out to Mr. Bradfield 8 to 10 times. I called and left messages. And that's why I called the other day and talked to Supervisor Torres, who happened to answer the phone, because I never had been contacted by probation at all.
I have a letter here from New Frontier Counseling Services, a letter of completion of sexual health awareness.
Yes.
This letter is informing you that on May 13th, Mr. Paul Anthony Garrison has completed a sexual awareness program at New Frontier in Ferndale, Michigan. During the sexual health awareness program, Mr. Garrison participated fully. Topics discussed included healthy communication, impulse control, sexually transmitted diseases, problem solving, and coping mechanisms. Due to successful completion of the sexual health awareness program, Mr. Garrison should not be considered at risk to engaging in behavior that necessitated legal intervention. Well, I don't know. But I'm not gonna, what I'm gonna do is say this. Have you ever heard of this place, Ms. O'Driscoll?
I have. When was that letter written?
That was written on May 13th, 2021.
Let's see. On June 2nd, 2021, the defendant has received new charges for the same offense. So he has a new.
This is why, I mean, I shouldn't laugh, but this is where that chuckle came from. And that was just the last line. It should not be considered at risk to engage in behavior that necessitates legal. And I do understand that those are allegations, so.
That's right, and they will be proven innocent.
All right, and that's fine, that's fine. You have.
Not guilty.
I'm gonna give you, yeah, not guilty. Remember, guilt and not guilt are terms of art, and innocent is a term of art, because you could be innocent as the day is long and still go to prison or still be found guilty, or vice versa. You can be guilty all day long and just be found not guilty. So that was one of the problems that I struggled with terms of art in law school. And my brother, he's a lawyer, he gave me that very quick education on that, and I understood it completely now. So,
yeah, we learned some things like that at Howard Law as well.
Your Honor, I apologize. I just sent a chat to you. I need to go off the record for about a couple of minutes.
Okay, we're off the record now.
Okay, I'm just,
So let's go talk to, I'm gonna put you guys on hold. All right.
Are y'all coming?
All right, we're just waiting. So let's just discuss this matter off the record then. Ms. O'Driscoll, Officer O'Driscoll, I'm inclined to accept this as completion of the class, if he can get you that, those testing results, or not results, but the fact that he did take that test when he said he did. And then we can close this one matter out. Can you get her those results, sir?
Immediately. As soon as I'm done with this Zoom here with you, I'm getting picked up and I'm going to my office and I'll scan and email it to her today. I just need her email address.
I can put it in the messages. I think Your Honor, the probation department just requests that this case remain open pending a possible probation violation on those new criminal charges.
Back, Your Honor.
Okay, we all set?
Yes.
All right, all right.
May I say something, Your Honor?
Hold on a second, no, wait a minute now. Hold on a second, this is the city of Detroit versus, we're back on the record with Anthony Garrison. Now, let's put that on the record again.
The probation department would like to request that this case remain open. The probation department will be submitting a violation of probation for new criminal charges. We request that the case remain open pending adjudication of those charges in that possible violation.
All right, Mr. Hoffman, you want to respond?
Sure. We stand by our presumption of innocence. The defendant is going to appear for these charges, and we have every confidence that the probation violation will dissipate.
All right.
May I say something, Your Honor?
Don't say anything factual.
No.
I think you need a lawyer. Let your lawyer speak for you. Go in the breakout room with him.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to breakout room.
Remember to.
Which room, sir?
You're automatically in room 2. Just rejoin that room.
Okay, so something's going to come up so I can join it, right, sir?
It's still down there at the bottom, I think, to the right.
No, I don't see anything. I don't see anything.
Or something, hit more.
Excuse me, Your Honor, but I don't see.
I'm gonna re-prompt it. It's gonna say room 1, but I'm gonna put you in room 2. So don't join room 1. Wait till I put you back in room 2.
Okay, Your Honor. Once I see something, I'll be more than happy to join.
You don't see it now?
No, sir, I don't see anything, sir. And I've been on Zoom hearings before, and I don't see a breakout room.
You should be able to join that room that you just left.
I never was in a breakout room, sir.
I thought you did go to the breakout room with the lawyer.
If I may, hello, it's coming to me, Anthony Gaston, Gaston.
Oh, very well, very well, very well, very
And,
well.
yeah, you see me as Osborne Neighborhood and Business Association, but my name is Paul Garrison.
And
Okay, I see it now.
I'm Anthony Gaston, and you said Anthony Garrison.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. His name is Paul Anthony Garrison. Okay. Let's go, Mr. Gaston. What do you want to do? You got some time to talk to the lawyer. Well, what do you want to do with your case? You want to do that pre-trial date, or you want to?
My understanding, we were going to do the guilty on disorderly conduct and move forward.
Is that what you discussed with your lawyer? That's what you want to do? You don't want a pre-trial? You don't want to try to fight this, or what?
No, sir.
Are you driving, sir?
Am I driving right now? No, sir. No, sir.
All right, can you raise your right hand? Did we call the case? Let's recall the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Anthony Gaston. Case number is U6006391. Let's get a referral to probation from Mr. Gaston. Mr. Gaston, today I'm giving you an opportunity to speak with the attorney regarding this matter. It's my understanding that you want to resolve this matter and plead to the amended count of disorderly conduct. I'll fine you $240. I'll order you to take this misdemeanor morality class, and I will order you to get show proof that you got HIV/STD testing. That those results will be private to you.
Yes, sir.
And once I get completion of that, I'll close this matter out under disorderly conduct and payment of a $240 fine.
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. We have an original ticket from. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hands down, sir. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes, sir. I was told 45 days, but maybe
No, that's the mandatory 45.
Okay, I got you. Okay, well, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On conviction of your second or subsequent offense.
What second? What you?
Or if you pled to it as charged. Or if you pled to it as charged. This is going to be taken under disorderly conduct, so that doesn't apply. So disorderly conduct is a 90-day. Well, even the other ones are up to 90 days or $500 and or $500 in fine. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just want to make sure I was clear. I'd like to yeah, I'm agreeing to the disorderly conduct.
Yeah. So you understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
I do.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, sir. Now, just to make it clear, the mandatory sentence, if you pled guilty as charged, the mandatory minimum is 45 days in jail. But I can sentence you up to 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines. However, you're taking this plea under the amended count of disorderly conduct. Disorderly conduct 2 is up to 90 days and or $500 in fines. But disorderly conduct does not carry that minimum 45-day sentence. If there's another allegation of the same nature, there will not be another amendment for this to disorderly conduct. You'd either have to plead straight up to that charge and accept the 45-day mandatory jail sentence, or you would have to go to trial and fight the matter and win at trial. Other than that, for this case, you're pleading to disorderly conduct. I'll fine you $240. I'll order you to take HIV STD testing, and I'll order you to take the misdemeanor morality class. Are you clear on all that?
Yes, sir, I am, sir.
All right, and it's still your choice to go ahead and take this plea.
I'm very clear, sir.
And it is your choice to take this plea now, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Where do we have the original file for Mr. Gaston? Is this afternoon?
That is, oh, did I give it to you already?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, let me check it. I'll get the phone downstairs.
It's supposed to be this afternoon.
I know.
You still, Paul Gaston, G-A-S-T-O, I mean, Anthony Gaston.
Yes, sir.
Let me see if I can do this on there.
Yeah, they didn't send it up.
So, sir, let me take your attention back to May 26, 2021 at around 8:40 p.m. in the area of John R. and Remington, sir. Did you have an occasion to come encounter with the Detroit police on that day?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the last few words.
I said, did you have it on May the 26th, 2021 at around 8:40 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of John R. and Remington? Did you have an occasion to come encounter with the Detroit police that day?
Yes, sir, I did.
And on that day, sir, I don't have any of the thing that's written on the ticket. What did you do?
Okay, thanks for asking. I saw a girl that was attractive, and I stopped and talked to her. Spent about a couple of minutes, hey, how you doing? What's up with you? Where you going? What you doing? What's your name?
Let's stop you. Let's get into the short story of it. Sir, did you ask this girl to engage in some kind of sexual activity?
Yes, sir. You did get to that point. Yes, sir.
Did you offer her any money for that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I don't think we need to know any other specifics, do we? All right. So based on that, I'm going to accept your plea to the amended count of disorderly conduct and fine you $240, order you to take the HIV STD testing and the misdemeanor morality class. Sir, when can you get all of this done?
I mean, in a timely manner, a day or two, couple of days, a week, couple of weeks.
Let's get you on November the 21st, 2021 for a review. Let me give you the number to probation. 313-965-3414. I'm gonna have you back on November the 8th, 2021 for a review at 8:25. We're gonna generate a a referral to probation, so you should get contacted by probation, sir.
Okay.
But if you don't, then you have to, you're gonna have to, call them. If it's nothing further, if you have any other issues, you can call the court and we can get it squared away for you. But if you don't hear from them by Monday, give them a call Monday or afternoon or Tuesday.
Yes, sir. 313-965-3414.
Yeah, and I'll have you back here. We'll generate that probation order.
Yeah, I was doing it right now.
All right. What do you have there?
So on Garcia, that's the deal. We didn't take care of Z ticket.
Excuse me, Judge.
Hold on a second.
Am I free to go?
Yes, you're free to leave, sir. You understand what's expected of you, correct?
I do, November 8th, 8/25, and I've got the number 313-965-3414 for probation. And I'll be looking to hear from them and then see you November 8th.
Very well. If there's nothing further, you have a great day.
You as well. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Judge?
Yeah, hold on one second. Call up the lawyer. That's not scheduled for show cause until 2022.
Right, but just have them come back on the show post for that one?
Well, call up the lawyer that he had. Was that Yusuf?
I don't know if you're gonna represent them on your attention, but if you know about it.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows about it either.
I mentioned it.
He didn't mention it. He mentioned that it was a traffic violation. Formal hearing. And I see why he doesn't have hyphen in his name.
Oh, that's what. That's like doing it, you know. We need a class on that, how to enter their name.
Call him up. That his name is in there. Trevor Garrison. His name is in the on the other tickets. So call him up and let him know, just to make him aware. It's not until next year that it's rain. Okay. We're back on the record with Mr. Paul Anthony Garrison. And I've given you an opportunity to speak with the lawyer in the breakout room. And Counselor, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, there is a genuine material issue of fact. We'd ask for a trial date by way of Zoom, a bench trial date.
Okay. All right. So instead of that pre-trial date, let's try to get this done before January 24th then. Let's get this done before December 9th. What is the soonest pre-trial date we can give Mr. Garrison?
Okay.
Trial date.
With officer, right? We can do October the 29th, that's 3 weeks out.
October the 29th, trial.
That's fine for the defense.
21 at 9 a.m. That's for the U. Wait a minute. That's for, no. That's for the U60064-221. Right on the bottom of your trial. October 29th, 2021, 9 a.m. We'll deal with the other matter. We'll leave the other matter open. Plus, you need to get that information to the probation officer about the testing for the other matter. I'll close SP 102-83561 out. I'll mark that as closed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I paid the balance on that. And we'll still leave the other matter pending. And we'll set that as a pretrial for October 29th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At 9 a.m. We'll call that a pretrial. So we'll deal with those matters then. All right, Mr. Garrison?
That's fine, sir. And thank you very much, sir.
You're still going to be ordered to get the proof of that testing to the probation department.
Yes, I already showed it to Mr. Hoffman, and I will be scanning and emailing it to Probation Officer Driscoll, and I will CC you as well, Your Honor.
All right, very well. If there's nothing further, have a great day. Thank you, Driscoll.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Am I free to go?
You're free to leave.
All right. Take care, sir, and thank you, Mr. Hoffman.
Mr. Garfield?
Yes.
What's going on now?
I'm here at Love and Kindness right now. Nobody's not even answering the door or the phone. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to get the paper.
I told you to call Miss Green.
Nobody never answers the phone, Judge.
For Miss Green?
I never can get a hold of nobody. That's why I just came up here, so I get it. None of these people is answering their phones.
Miss Green, the probation, she doesn't answer the phone?
No.
Always answer on the first line.
Can you leave a message with her? Call up Miss Green and see if we can, and have her call, Mr. Garfield. Do you still have that 248 number on you now?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can go ahead. Don't worry about it today. We'll get Miss Green to help you out.
All right.
All right. Who's Zoom user? Who is Zoom user? Mr. Baldwin don't have no pen. Zoom user. What's your name?
I'm sorry, I was unaware that I was Zoom user. My name is Barry Gilmore, Your Honor.
Barry Gilmore?
Yes, sir.
You're supposed to be here when?
It says at 1:30 p.m.
This is the last one I'm gonna take. Not today. You see it?
Yes.
Where? Oh, I see. Okay. One matter.
Who is it, Jerry?
Good. Mr. Bobman, you're exposing yourself when you stand up.
I got on shorts.
Oh, okay.
Let me show.
All right, let's see here. Okay. Good. All right. We have Mr. Barry Gilmore, who's supposed to be here at 1:30.
Okay.
He's here today, so it's the last one I'm gonna do.
Hold on one second.
This is the City of Detroit versus Barry Gilmore, case number U6006361. Appearance for the record, please.
Good noon, Your Honor. It's Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
May it please the court, my name is Barry Gilmore.
Thank you, Mr. Gilmore. We can waive a more formal reading of the information or complaint and stand mute.
There must be a good-looking officer over there, because it's the same date, same officer. All right. So, Mr. Gilmore, we'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. the standard offer for this is, disorderly conduct, $240 fine, and you take it HIV, STD testing, and a misdemeanor morality class. However, you can, if you want to fight the ticket, I can give you a trial date. What do you want to do, sir? Or you can speak with the lawyer in a breakout.
At this time, I would like to speak with the lawyer, please.
No, certainly. Join the room. And get our way up.
Huh?
That are.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Miss Grady's on the way up. She had a different story.
Oh.
So you said you're gonna lock the breakout room, Your Honor? Or they come?
All right. I'll see y'all Monday morning. All right.
Say Monday morning, I'm not gonna see you before then? You're not coming back to the courtroom and finish up? I'll be
Already
off
done.
myself. I'm getting used to it though. Sign it tomorrow.
There's no reason to check on here.
What's your, did I check it? I not checked it?
No, yeah, so you checked, you didn't check it. I see it. You wrote it down here. All right. Monday morning.
What happened?
What?
They met in the breakout room.
The lady,
They're in
oh, I
breakout
was
room.
gonna say, I know there's still somebody here. Okay, Mr. Goss, have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. You too.
He's looking like he's tired. All
Did
that
you
moving
get
tired you
down-
out.
Did you get in the crib yet?
No?
End of the month.
Oh, it's getting close, huh?
Yeah.
3 more weeks?
Yep.
In that hotel? How you doing it?
Not yet.
Oh, you're not in a hotel yet, are you?
Not yet. The 19th, I will be.
Oh, that's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, I did that for like 3 months.
That's gonna be terrible.
It's expensive.
So you don't have any kids? They're gonna be there with you?
No,
Oh, so
not that bad.
No, you say not that bad.
it's like a staycation.
Yeah, you get your laundry done and all that, get the iron and all that.
No, you don't get your laundry done.
They did my laundry.
You
I
mean
guess-
the towels?
No, my clothes. I mean, I was complaining about everything, so they was like, we tired of her.
See, that's why.
Stuff.
Oh, wow.
I know how to do
That's
it.
when you will get to
That's
work.
what I learned, see? Yeah, I'm like, this is unacceptable. Okay, anyway, so we gotta be, I don't know why they keep acting like, just sent this thing, Your Honor.
Yeah.
He just sent that one,
What?
disqualification, but I've been looking and checking every day. He just sent it today. You got to. Where's the other?
Here, I put one of my sign.
Oh, it's
That was for Overton.
yeah. That's what I was originally waiting on. This one, who was this? This one. Whew. Your Honor,
Yes.
I was thinking about maybe doing a cleanup day for my stuff. To have maybe, I don't know, would you be opposed to it?
I don't understand what.
It means a clerk will come in, maybe in the morning or the afternoon, and then I can sort the file and do something like some cleanup work.
No, if that's what you have to do.
I can still sit in here and do it. I just,
No, I'm not opposed to you doing it. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. Somebody else will just handle the docket right there.
yeah, I'll make everything like you want it, and then, I can sit in here, just maybe on the table and try to sort some things out. So if you need me for something, I can still be here, you know what I mean?
That's fine.
Maybe I should. This is Bree.
Hi.
You thought you weren't gonna hear from me today, huh? I was
We
surprised.
was halfway through.
I'm surprised you didn't.
What's going on, Mr.
Garfield,
You want to call him up, get him back online?
I think he's not here too.
Is he not
he's
here?
not, he's not. He got this referral back in September just to do 20 hours and nobody everywhere he said, don't answer the phone. He even said that about me, so.
Yeah, he said that. And I know you pick up on the first grade, so I know.
I do. I'm on music and everything, answer the phone.
Yeah, that's, I'm like,
Can you call him, get him back online?
where's his phone?
In the file, it's 2248 number.
His name.
Garfield, Aaron Garfield. Kind of good. All right, we're back on the record with Mr. Barry Gilmore. And I've given you an opportunity to speak with the attorney in the breakout room, sir. So, Mr. Laughlin, what does your client want to do?
Our pleasure would be to ask respectfully that this matter be set for a waiver trial date by Zoom.
Okay. Very well. And Mr. Gilmore, is that what that's the understanding that you have as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. We're going to set you a trial date for December 9th, 2021 at 9 a.m. December 9th, 2021 at 9 a.m. Any further questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, if you don't have any further questions, whatever kind of information you can bring, I don't know if you have any documentation. It's not on you you don't have to present anything. It's completely on the state or the city to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent, and that can't be held against you. I just let you know that if you have something, form of documentation or anything that can help your attorney is to assist you in that matter, then bring that day. If not, just come on in and we'll get you a lawyer, and then we'll get the matter resolved then, all right?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
If there's no further questions, you have a great day, sir.
You as well.
All right, we got Mr. Garfield on the line.
What type of drink? A mixed Kool-Aid.
All right. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Aaron Anthony Garfield, case number SP 9505331, 17-3606541, and 19-484-8031. All right, can you put your appearance on the record, Ms. Green?
Yes, Lisa Green, Community Service Specialist.
All right. So, Mr. Garfield, I have Ms. Green here. We got her she picks up on the first try every time we call. You indicate that you cannot get in touch with her. You also indicate that you cannot get in touch with the people that you perform community service for. And this was a reoccurring theme because you indicated that you could not get in touch with the last person that Ms. Green had given you to perform the community service. However, this time you did say that you have completed community service, except for you can't get in touch with Mrs. What's the lady's name?
Mrs. Pugh.
Mrs. Pugh, to get verification. Now, do you know Mrs. Pugh, Ms. Green?
Yes.
Okay, so you've talked to Mrs. Pugh. Mrs. Pugh has met you, correct?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And you've done work over there for Mrs. Pugh. What exactly did you do?
The other day she had me going down Camden Street. I was cutting grass. I cut it was 7 lawns. I was I cleaned off her patio at the church, cleaned off the patio, cut the grass there. I cleaned out the garage, took out trash, number of things.
Does that sound consistent of what Mrs. Pugh would ask Mr. Garfield to do?
Yes, yes.
All right. I told him I don't feel that he's not being forthright with the court. It sounds like, based on the name that he gave, he even went by and he pulled up to a place, a building. I don't know where that was, but it was outside of the building because he left from home and he pulled up and he just zoomed back in to show the court that he's trying to get this done. Now, I told him to call you because you should be able to get that information from Mrs. Pugh.
Correct.
I'm sure if she's not answering his call, she'll definitely answer your call.
Her or Miss Daniels. Daniel will answer the call.
And do you know Miss Daniels?
I'm assuming that's the assistant. I didn't remember her name, but that's the one who I was working with yesterday because Miss Pugh was out. She's a younger woman. She's younger than Miss Pugh.
Yes.
So, how do we get verification from Mr. Garfield?
Can I call on this phone right now?
You can call that phone right now.
First. Wait. Oh, hold it. Yeah.
Huh?
I apologize.
Oh. I know the number by heart. This site, this is the best site in my book.
What number are you calling, Mr. Garfield?
For Mrs. Pugh?
Yes.
Just a second. Let me check my record here on the other phone.
Now, this is what I call being responsible, sir.
It's 313-521-8304. And
that's it.
If you can see that, I called that number 8 times this morning.
He's gonna be a lawyer someday.
Ms. Nash has said, Faith and said, you're gonna be a lawyer someday.
I was going to college for it.
Hi, this 11 Kindness.
Okay, it is.
Hi, this is Miss Green at 36th District Court. I was calling to verify someone's community service participation. No one is there. Okay, is this Mr. Dallas? Okay. Okay. All right, then, if I could leave a message for Miss Pugh or Miss Daniel to call me, let me know when you're ready. Miss Green, yes. 313 965 8130. Yes, and I'm calling regarding Mr. Garfield. Okay. All right, who's this? What's your name? Okay, Mr. Howard, thanks a lot for your information.
All right, so it's all consistent of what you're saying, sir. What I'm gonna do.
So he says he's completed total 20 hours?
Yes, he says he can. This is just the tip of the iceberg. He's gonna be in touch with you again, maybe this week. Maybe you can get him someplace else. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you $20 an hour credit for the 20 hours you served. You hear me?
Okay.
That's gonna be $400 toward your fines and costs. Now, you owe what we talked about $2,000. Now, $20 an hour is super generous for a person that doesn't have a job right now, that only has a high school diploma, maybe some college. That's super generous. Now, you said you owe about 2,000. We said you can start out now and getting yourself some more hours under your belt, or you can pay it. You can do what you want, but I'll let you do community service for all of it if you need to.
Can I get a chance? Can I get some time to try to pay it?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can get time to try to pay it. Come back in next week. When we get that on the 15th, we'll settle up on that 20 hours when we get that confirmation from them. And you're saying you completed all 20 hours, right?
All 20. I said, I got record of it in my phone from when we signed in.
I got you. We'll get that confirmation. Come back in on October 15th, like we said, and we'll deal with the rest, all right?
All right.
That's what I call being responsible, though, sir. Very good job.
Thank you.
All right. I'll see you on Friday, next Friday.
What time again, sir?
At 8:25. If you zoom in first, I'll try to get you one of the first ones.
Okay, I will.
All right. Have a great day.
All right, you too.